Welcome to the very first Mele Mixplate Monday with me, Brother Sam Kapu. You know, I'm always maybe late to the game in this kind of technology, virtual kind of stuff, but you know, I just miss playing, so I thought of, you know, kind of following suit with some of my fellow musicians and maybe doing a once a week thing that might bring some joy to all of you who wants to log in. So, just to set it up, it's just going to be a time where I'm just going to jam some music, maybe talk story about the song, what it means to me, and maybe a little bit about my upbringing, my love for music, ask me questions, give me some requests, maybe I can do some of that, but it's just a time to just to play. So I just gonna play. So growing up, I played the ukulele first, about 7 years old. Learned from my dad, learned from my grandpa, Jesse Kalima. I even went to some ukulele lessons down at Paki Park. I remember that. And some of the first songs I remember playing was songs like Lahainaluna. My dad used to play and taught me Blue Skies. Blue skies shining on me, nothing but blue skies. Da-da-da-dee. So good. Crazy G. Oh, I should have brought my ukulele down here. Then I could have jammed some ukulele. I better go practice. Maybe next week. But I remember I used a small ukulele, and I played Lahainaluna in F. But I do it in A now, and I actually do it a lot different from how I learned it. It was really straight when I first learned it when I was a small kid. I am going to the island of the valley, to Lahaina, something like that. But then it evolved as I got into music professionally, and might as well start with that one. From the island of Maui. Song called Lahainaluna. I am going to the island of the valley, to Lahainaluna, where the mountains are green. That's where you'll find me, in Lahainaluna. They say Maui no Kauoi, and I agree. Maui no Kauoi is the only place for me. That's where you'll find me. Down by the seaside, watching the moonlight, the twinkling starlight, the morning sunrise, the golden sunset in Lahainaluna. They say Maui no Kauoi, and I agree. Maui no Kauoi is the only place for me. That That's where you'll find me, down by the seaside, watching the moonlight, the twinkling starlight, the morning sunrise, the golden sunset in Lahainaluna, Lahainaluna, in Lahainaluna, Lahainaluna, from the island of Maui. Oh yeah, that's one of the first ones on ukulele. I remember going to Jefferson Elementary School, playing my ukulele, Crazy G, met a really good friend of mine. He lives in the mainland now, I think, Timothy Otholt, great ukulele player. And we would see how fast we could play Crazy G in the stairwell, Jefferson Elementary School. That's right. That was good fun days. One of the other songs I learned as a small kid was actually, well, I guess I'll show my age. This song was actually a newer song at the time. Song originally written by Lico Martin, written by about a place called Nanakuli. But I remember playing this one as one little kid. Here's one called the Waimanalo Blues. Wind's gonna blow, so I'm gonna go down on the road again, starting where the mountains left me. I end up where I began. Where I will go, winds only know, good times around the bend. Get in my car, going too far, never coming back again. Tired and worn, I woke up this morning, found that I was confused. Spun right around, found I have lost the things that I couldn't lose. Beaches they sail, build their hotel, fathers and I once knew. Birds all along, sunlight at dawn, singing Waimanalo Blue. Out on the road, mountains so old, out on the countryside, birds on the wind forgetting their wild, so I'm headed for the windward side. All of your dreams, sometimes it just seems I'm just along for the ride. Someday you'll cry because they've tried, someone loved you and died. Beaches they sail to build their hotel, fathers and I once knew. Birds all along, sunlight at dawn, singing Waimanalo Blue, singing Waimanalo Blue, singing Waimanalo Blue. Going out to my Waimanalo Ohana out there, Nana and the folks, Kalimas. So, yeah, I remember playing that song a lot when I was a kid on the ukulele. You know, I didn't play guitar till probably high school. Yeah, high school. Really started playing guitar probably my sophomore year, because I was dancing hula for Kumu John Keola Lake, and he said, you know, you better learn guitar so you can help back up the dances, because you cannot dance that good. Nah. But I wanted to help out with the musicians, so I remember learning guitar, and that's where I really started getting into playing guitar, and I think writing songs and learning, you know, all the standards in Hawaiian music and contemporary music all came. But I think even before that, I learned one song on the guitar. I think one of my first songs I learned. We were at a party with my cousins in Hawaii Kine, and I was kicking back, and one of the cousins was playing his guitar, and I was like, "Oh, you play pretty good." And he said, "Why, you like learn?" And I go, "Yeah." He go, "I'll go teach you this song then." And it was very, very crude sounding at first. Thank God I kind of refined it a little bit, but it's till this day, I still do it every night I play, when I play. It's one of my favorites from Cecilio and Capono, but this is, I think, in my memory, this has to be one of the first, or the first one or two songs that I learned on the guitar. So, I'll take you back a little bit. Here's a song called Highway in the Sun. Have you ever seen a yellow musky mountain? California sun shines in the sky. Ever seen it dancing softly in the wind painted nights? There's a happy kind of feeling when the sun's out. Rainbow-colored countrysides can all be seen. The nature, you are beautiful, you are the song I sing. Everybody should see it. You've gotta feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Everybody should see it. You've gotta feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. cool refreshing feeling that I get in the springtime when the flowers unbloom. Does something to me that I can't forget. It's there for you. Everybody should see it. You've got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Everybody should see it. You've got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Everybody, you should see it. You gotta feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Oh, do 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 da 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 da. Thank you, Noah, for teaching me the chords to that song. Even though it was the wrong chords, that's all right. We'd figure them out later. All right. Oh, how's it going? For those of you who just jumped on. Sam Kapu here. Got a regular thing. Going to be doing this every Monday. And, you know, just going to kick back, talk story, play music, talk about the music. So thanks for logging in. For those of you who are watching this later, yeah, 5 o'clock, I'll be going live, but thanks for watching them later. So today's theme is small kid kind stuff. And just doing songs from my small kid time. Or just songs I liked when I was a small kid. I liked all kinds of songs when I was a small kid. I used to listen to my dad rehearse his songs for the Don Ho show, I remember. Over and over and over. I like the nightlife, I like the boogie on the disco right. Oh yeah. I don't know why I remember that song, but he actually learned that song. Kind of crazy. But it was such a wonderful time growing up around, of course, my dad and my grandpa and even my mom from the Surfettes. I mean, music was all over the place. You know, I'm like with my kids, like my dad was with us. He never forced us to learn, but ukuleles and guitars were just around the house all the time, so we were always fucking around with it. Then we go to Papa's house, and there's ukuleles everywhere, so we're always fucking around with it. So, you know, one thing always leads to another. Show me this, show me that, watching how they do it and trying to mimic the best way we could, and it's kind of how, you know, everything started for me, just playing music. So, you know, 40-something years later, oh my Lord, I still only know the same 3 chords. So I started playing guitar really at about 15. Love listening to Uncle Utu, better known as Robert Casimiro, and Uncle Bozo, better known as Roland Casimiro's, Sunday Manoa, Peter Moon. Loved their music when they came out with their first albums. Sunday Manoa Guava Jam was a big one for me, listening to that record. I mean, we're talking record over and over and over. And I love those records because you'd open them up and get the lyrics on the inside. So that's how we learned songs. Never have Google. We had to actually listen to the song, write the words with one pencil, and then figure out the chords on our own. I mean, that's how we were all brought up, man. None of this Google and we get the chords and the lyrics all right there for us, guys. Go hardcore, hardcore. I'll do a little bit of a song that I started playing when I started learning guitar, and let's see if I remember the words. Honi ana I ke hau no makiki Vau ko aloha I sanoe kuahiwi Honi ana I ke hau no makiki O vau ko aloha I sanoe kuahiwi He ui no e I ke kula e vili via me ka I o le lono He ui no e I ke kula vili via me ka I o le lono Haina mei ana kapu Wana kupu hone I kale Hena ni maule no Haina mai ana kapu Wana kupu hone I kale Hena ni maole no Oh, yeah Beautiful song, Puahone. Woo! Man, I think it's been years since I did that song. Amazing that I kind of remembered the words. If I forgot some words, let me know. Put them in the comments so I can get the right words for next time. Puahone. It just getting flashback memories of that song. One of the first songs I learned for Mr. Lake's Halau. I remember playing with those guys at about 15. But I remember even younger than that, going with my Auntie Dutchie. I used to practically live with my Auntie Dutch summer times and holidays, and we would go and see Robert and Roland Casimiro and all sorts of places and hide out in the back and watch and learn and really, really had a great, now that I look back on it, so blessed to be around so much good music. And you know, not only from afar, but just right there up close and have a relationship with a lot of these people that I called uncle and auntie. I still see Uncle Robert today at Starbucks over here in Nu'uanu Ave. He's always coming in and out of there. Well, not so much now because we cannot hang out at the Starbucks, but love you, Uncle Utu. Well, I hope you're enjoying this first edition of Mele Mixplate Monday. You notice how I did that, M's, all M's, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, all M's. I'll do a couple more here. So, what I'm thinking, and you let me know. Every Monday I'm going to do a different theme. So today is small kid kind of stuff, just doing some songs that I remember playing and learning when I was a little kid up into, you know, freshman, sophomore year. And then I'm thinking, you know, other Mondays I may do just a whole hour of contemporary island music, you know, C&K, Kalapana, Olomana, which is just so heartfelt for me. I mean, that's why I developed a passion for playing guitar, was because of Henry and C and Mackie and Milani and Robert Beaumont and Jerry Santos. I mean, those were the guys, man. Brother Nolan, love you, Brother Noel. Little Brother Noel for your soul. But those are all the guys we all listened to growing up and in high school trying to emulate and play, and maybe we'll just do a Monday of that. I'm thinking another Monday could be just traditional Hawaiian music. I might do that next week Monday, so come back next Monday. I know I did a couple traditional Hawaiian today, but maybe we'll do a whole Monday of just my favorite traditional Hawaiian songs. I think we'll do that next Monday. And it's going to be from a different location next Monday. I'm not going to be in my cave. I'm going to be somewhere else. But you're going to have to tune in to figure out where I'm going to be. It's going to someplace far from here. Because my wife said I make too much noise. Next week I'm going to go far away. And you're going to see how far away I'm going to go next week. So this next song I have a childhood memory of. As I started to learn how to play and sing, that was a whole nother thing. Playing was one thing, but singing, oh my gosh, that always comes later, right? Here's a song that I learned, and I thought, man, this is a cool song, because I was discovering my voice, and I found out that there was this thing called falsetto. So I remember being all tantaran, and we were at a family party at my dad's garage, and you know, everybody was there, and you know, my family and other entertainers were there as well. In fact, Nina Kealihi Vahamana was there, and of course she was with one of my favorite musicians of yesteryear, Mahi Beamer. And you know, my dad was like, go sing one song for Uncle Rem, go sing one song for Uncle Rem. So I sang this next song, and I got quickly corrected on my words by Uncle Mahi Beamer. Oh my Lord. Here's Ikona. Haya ikona kayo pua ikai aoela elikei me Haya ikona kayopla ikai haola elikai meheowe malihini mako Yahweh ikona ike kono ke aloha no mako malihini mako Yahweh ikona ike kono ke aloha no mako haina ia mai ana kapuana aoela elikei meheoe haina Now, by the way, the word that I was corrected on was like. I used to sing leaky. Oh, leaky. All right, little boy. I sing all the wrong words. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this first Monday of Mele Mixplate with me, Sam Kapu. You know, I thought it would be a good touch to wrap up my time with something giving praise, because that's what I'm about. That's all. Just giving praise, and you know, even through Hawaiian music, or could be classic rock or whatever I do, I always try and exude the spirit through it, because without it, it would just be empty words from somebody else dropping to the floor. But my hope is that the Aloha Spirit, which is the Holy Spirit, can come through all the music that I do. And hope you enjoyed. Go jam one more song. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. Say, I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. Say, I want to see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, 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 yeah. Holy are you, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. Say, I want to see you. Whoa, yeah. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Whoa, open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. Said, I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, 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 open the eyes of my heart. Open the eyes of my heart. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord, yeah. Open the eyes of my heart. Open the eyes. Open my ears, oh Lord. Open the eyes. Open the eyes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you all for joining me on this first little teaser. This is the teaser. Mele Mixplate Monday with me, Brother Sam Kapu. Hope you enjoyed your time with me. Thank you for having me in your living room or wherever you're at. And big mahalo for those of you who came back and watched this later on. You can watch them all week till next Monday. We're going to have another one. So next week, Monday, traditional Hawaiian music. Some of my favorites. maybe even some requested. But until then, mahalo nui and aloha. Honani ka makua mau ke keiki me kauhane no ke akua mau o mai ka ipu ko ke iau ko ke Have a blessed night, guys. Aloha.